Hey, welcome back to Frank's Model Works. I'm Frank. I knew this day was going to come, but I didn't think it would be so soon. I'm going to build a Porsche. It's true. I noticed that the guys from the Scale Model Car podcast are hosting their second year of a Porsche group build, and I want in. So I'm throwing my hat in the ring. But, few ground rules. Number one, I'm not going to make fun of the name of the car. I know people who were enthusiasts of that automobile tend to get a little excited if people make fun of it, so I'm not going to make fun of it. This is a classy operation, and I like to keep things highbrow around here. Said the guy who's filming from a basement that looks like there's a senator's daughter down in a well somewhere. Anyway, get up there and show you the kit that I'm going to build. Okay, since I never built a Porsche before, I wanted to... Porsche, there I go, doing it. Sorry. A Porsche before, I wanted to start with something simple. I didn't want a complicated engine bay and suspension and interior, so I went with this kit. To me is Porsche 911 Turbo from 1988. I turned 16 in 1988. September to be exact, for anybody, like if you guys are all getting together to buy me something for my birthday. No pressure. It's a fairly simplified kit. I was looking through it before. I noticed that it was molded in color. It's molded in silver, and I like Porsches in silver, and I would have kept it that way. But there's a flow. You see that when the molten plastic is coming into the mold, like you sometimes get flows in the polystyrene. It's a shame, because this is a highly polished mold. You can tell because of the way it is. No, it's actually a very shiny finish, but I am going to paint it. Not a lot of parts. This should go together fairly quickly. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'll just do some detail painting, depending on the color that I choose. For the exterior, that'll probably dictate what I paint the interior. I'm not necessarily going to go with stock colors. I'm going to go with something that I find interesting. So, as is always the case, I went to my favorite paint monger, Splash Paints, and I picked out 3 colors. And when they arrive, what will probably happen is I'll buy 2 more of these kits and just paint all 3 of them in the colors that I picked. But the first color that I picked, and that's going to pop up on screen, is Porsche Beige Gray. I like it. I like it a lot. Doesn't seem metallic, but there's something about it I'm kind of digging. The next one that I ordered was Aubergine, which is like it looks like a purple. And there's something about, like, I built a 1967 Camaro in a color very similar to this, and I also built a Nissan Skyline, one of the early Skylines, in a color very similar to this. There's something about deep purple that I really like a lot. And then finally, I picked... Now, I'm scrolling through these with my computer. You can see me moving my mouse. This is Slate Blue Metallic. This picture, the picture of this car looks a lot like the box art. I mean, this is obviously silver, but I'm digging the bluish tones in this slate blue metallic. That is nice. It's looking more and more like I'm ordering 2 more of these kits. Alright, so I will be keeping you guys posted. I'll be working on this sporadically because it's a simple kit. I'm not gonna. I was thinking maybe just bang it out, but that's not the. Part of the allure of a group build is getting close to the deadline. Am I gonna make it? That kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put some pressure on myself. Take my time building it, even though it is simplified, and I'll keep you updated as we go. I just joined the Facebook group. I'm waiting for approval. So hopefully they let a slob like me in. Although I would understand if they didn't, me being riffraff and all. But that said, let me throw you back on the tripod and send you off on your merry way. It's a shame about that flow in the plastic because it's a really nice body. But it's part of the process. I was gonna maybe slap it together in a weekend, but why bother? That's part of being in a group build, is going on a journey with other modelers with a specific purpose. So you don't just bang it out. You go with the flow. I'm looking forward to this, and I'll keep you updated as much as I can. And I want to start by thanking the guys from the Scale Model Car podcast for sponsoring this group build. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been chatting with BG lately. Super nice guy. One of the nicest guys in the hobby. I met Jason from Blue Ox last weekend at NNL East. Dynamite guy. I've been interacting a couple of times back and forth with Chuck from Chuck's Hobby Spot. He actually gave me the banner on his Facebook group a couple of weeks ago. I really appreciate that, Chuck. That was an honor. And Matt from Lucas C. I've been watching Matt from before his channel when he appeared on Andy's Hobby headquarters. And I think, if my noggin serves me correctly, which it rarely does, but I believe they were talking about the Revell Hearst Oldsmobile. So if that's true, and I'm remembering things right, let me know down there. So there's only one last thing to say. I don't know where that came from. Skiver, skirlever, biddy bidoo. Skiver, skiver, dee dee doo. Porsche, Porsche, Porsche. All right. That is the last time I'm going to tweak the Porsche people about the name of the car. I promise. Porsche. All right. As always, my friends, I am honored by your support. I look forward to speaking to you again. And until we speak again, take care of yourselves and be well.